If you don't want to spend over $1,000 on robot vacuums, this video is for you. Because today I'm breaking down the best robot vacuum that you can get under $600 in 2025, including models that have extremely advanced features, mop, auto empty, and actually just get the job done. Let's see which one's worth your money and the right one for your smart home. All right, so here's what we're playing with. They've all got incredible value. Starting off with the Roborock QV35A, the Roborock Qrevo S5V, and last but definitely not least is the eufy X10 Pro. There's one in particular that I would kind of avoid and another one that I would highly recommend. I'll obviously tell you what that is at the end of the video. So they all promise incredible strong suction, great mopping, and smart navigation. Let's start everything off with the design. All three have a beautiful, clean, minimalistic design and multifunctional docks that blend well with any home. Both Roborocks pretty much look identical. They've got a modern look, a matte finish, but most importantly, a very slim profile, making it great for going under couches, under beds. Aesthetically though, it feels way much more premium than the eufy one. Don't get me wrong, the eufy X10 Pro is beautiful and incredibly minimalistic. Its materials feel a little bit more plasticky than the Roborock. All three docking stations are incredible. All self-empty all of your crap after vacuuming. They've got a great way to manage the water tanks with the dirty water tank and the clean water tank. And they've got detachable bases. I love the fact that the Roborock one is way easier to simply detach the base for easy rinsing. Now here's where the big differences start coming. The most important thing in a robot vacuum is obviously the suction power. A standard suction power for a robot vacuum is around 5,000 to 6,000 Pascal suction power, which is great. But we're starting off strong because the Roborock QV35A and the eufy X10 Pro both have 8,000 Pascals of suction power. Instead though, the king of suction here is the Roborock S5V. It's got 12,000 Pascals of suction power. Yes, you heard that right. 12,000. If you put it at its max force, Roborock calls this the hyperforce suction. It will literally suck anything. If you put it to clean it once and start vacuuming your home, 30 minutes later, your floor will be so freaking clean. We did a bunch of cleaning tests for this video, and the S5V consistently required way fewer passes. The X10 Pro left a bunch of stuff in the floor that didn't really suck up because of its suction power, because it just needs more passes to go up and down, up and down. Now for a robot vacuum to also not get tangled is extremely important. And that's why the S5V has something very particular. It's got a dual anti-tangle system, not only in the main brush, also in the side brush. I mean, just check it out. Let's take a closer look on the design on all three of them, way closer. So basically, these two are very similar, as we mentioned, and this one is the more premium model right here. So as you can see, eufy's right here is great looking. I love the way that it's so incredibly minimalistic. It might feel a little bit more plasticky in terms of like the material of them, but it's still great quality as you would expect from a premium robot vacuum. If we flip it around, you've got the roller brush right here. You've got another brush that will bring in all the crap right into here. The wheels, you've got the mops right here, which are obviously detachable as all of them. And then if you want to clean them, you can simply, rinse them and you can put them in the washing machine or whatever. Right in front of the AI detection system, right here is the LiDAR scanner, the same sensor that your iPhone and iPad has. I like the design of this, but honestly, if you take a look at this design, it feels a little bit more premium. I just love it as well. You've got inside of here all of the crap, easily detachable. The Roborock logo right here, very simple. Power on, go home button. These ones have it as well. You've got the obstacle avoidance, LiDAR scanner as well, and the roller brush right here. So you can see both of them are very similar, but here's where the S5V comes in. You know the difference between these two guys because it's got this gold ring around the LiDAR scanner, but the magic happens right here because this has the anti-tangle system. So basically, if there's hair right here, it will actually move it right here till the center, and then it will get suctioned out. So if you've got dogs, if you've got someone in your family that sheds a lot of hair, well, it won't get tangled inside of here. So you can see it's a mechanism that actually really works because it's actually divided into pieces. It will simply follow and get sucked right in. Let's talk about mopping because that's something that I personally find incredibly important as well. All three models have liftable mop pads to avoid carpet. Mopping is as easy as simply adding water to the clean water tank. You can even add certain detergents for your house to smell incredible. And then all three robot vacuums press extremely hard. Something great about the S5V is that it introduces the Flexi Arm Edge Mopping, which is a motorized mop extension that reaches baseboards. It will basically lift up. It's very effective the way that it works. Both the QV35A and the eufy X10 Pro do not have, but they'll obviously do the job either way. The S5V is just a little bit more effective in that way as well. Now, obstacle avoidance is also a big topic here because you obviously don't want your robot vacuum to just keep hitting in your furniture, in walls, in your dog, in cables. All three use structured light-based systems. And the testing that we've done, both the Qrevo S5V and the QV35A handle large objects extremely well, and it didn't get tangled with cables either. Instead, with the eufy X10 Pro, it did extremely well, but it did crash into a couple cables here and there. And we were obviously pushing it to its limit. No robot vacuum is perfect either, but all of them did do perfectly well. We were obviously putting it right in front so it could crash, and some of them did better than others. Now, all of the app control and smart features that they all have makes it a very comfortable and easy experience to clean your home. They all support map customization, no-go zones, and scheduled cleaning. The mapping that robot vacuums do at this price point always surprised me on how easy it is to map your home. I mean, just the fact that it named my kitchen, for example, without me doing anything, all using AI, just blows my mind. The Roborock app is a little bit more refined. I've been using it for years and I've just been loving it so much. Something that I love about using Roborock is the smart plan. It basically uses AI to clean room by room, and it will recognize automatically what you need. Once again, using AI. It's crazy. So depending on if a room is cleaner or not, or maybe there's a little bit too much dust, it will start vacuuming more powerful, or maybe the floor is a little bit dirty, so it will start mopping in a certain area a lot more. You don't even need to tell it anything. You don't even need to tell it to vacuum stronger, to mop stronger. It will do it all for you. You also obviously have those options if you need to. With the Roborock app, you've also got custom floor direction, a detachable dock-based alerts, and advanced carpet strategies. So whether you want to avoid a carpet, you want to just cross it, or dynamically lift it, you've got all the options there, something that the eufy app doesn't have. I'd say that the eufy app is just way simpler. You've got what you need and there's no extra details. The eufy app basically has everything that you technically need, but it doesn't really go in depth with all of these crazy advanced features, which I personally love. It lacks all of the smart plan and customization that you need in terms of deep cleaning, but you can basically do all the basics like scheduling, selecting specific rooms, changing the suction power, etc. Something that also surprised me about the Roborock app are the no-go zones. It will basically auto-suggest if your robot vacuum has been trapped by a cable multiple times. It will alert you saying, hey, do you want to set up a no-go zone here? Because every time it comes in my studio, for example, it's basically like just cables everywhere. So it's basically not the best place to go if you're a robot vacuum. I mean, if you're a robot vacuum listening to me right now, you should probably not come in my studio. So let me show you all of the docking stations in action. So both Roborocks are actually very similar. The only difference that you'll see is that the Roborock will be silver and gold on this one. That's how you really differentiate, you know, the more premium one versus the one that's a little bit more affordable. So as I said, they're both very similar. So you've got, you know, dirty water tank right here. You've got the clean water tank right here, and they're very easy to just simply, you know, pull out. You can also just simply open it like this, and that's how you put the water. You've got a little filtration system right there. And then you simply snap it just like this, and you're done. You'll see a little light right here when you don't have it on, and then once you put it on, it will turn white. Inside of here, you've actually got where all the crap goes from your house. You've got a little bag that, you know, once it's actually full, you can either change it for a different one, you can pick it up on Amazon or whatever. Then you simply pull it back just like this, and that's it. You put it like this. And I just love the fact that it's just a very, very clean look to just simply take out and take it in. And then here's where a lot of the dirty stuff can happen. Now, what's nice about Roborock is that you can simply take it off, and as I mentioned in the video, you can just simply rinse it or whatever in the sink. This part is actually also detachable as well, so if you want to quickly rinse this or clean it, you can clean it just like that. In terms of the docking station, I just love the way that the Roborock one looks. Eufy, on the other hand, is also incredible. I mean, just look at the design of it. It's very beautiful. Maybe a little bit more plasticky looking. Maybe it's just the color. But in terms of the clean water tank and the dirty water tank, It's a very different mechanism. You can see it actually lifts up just like this, and you can kind of just grab both pieces, and you've got this, design that is, way different. In terms of how you open it, it's exact the same process, right? You open it, you've got the little max tab right there, and you close it, boom, and that's it. How do you get all the crap out from everything that's been vacuumed? Just like this, you simply lift it up. Very simple design as well. Boom, you've got this very similar design as well. The bag is pretty much the same in terms of size. You close it, very compact design. This thing is also detachable, so you can clean it. As you can see, there's a lot of crap inside of this guy. You'll see further on the video why this could have happened, but I'm just not too happy with the results in terms of like the cleaning. You'll see that after. This piece is also detachable. There you go. Now, and you can just kind of rinse it off and clean it just like that. So let's answer the main question. Which robot vacuum should you buy? Now, most importantly, we obviously have to talk about the price.
The QV35A by Roborock costs $399. It's the most affordable one and still packs insane suction and some seriously smart features. But then there's the eufy X10 Pro Omni, and it's $499, so $100 more, and honestly, it's still a great pick. But now, here's where it gets weird. Because the Qrevo S5V, the best one out of all of them, is $549. Just $50 more than the eufy, but with way much more powerful specs. It's got more premium features, the craziest suction power, and it totally outperforms the eufy for nearly the same price. So yeah, the X10 Pro is a great vacuum, no doubt, but comparing it to the Roborock models, it starts to feel a little bit overpriced. So if you want the perfect balance, something super capable, but also a bit more budget friendly, I guess go for the QV35A. And if you want the absolute best robot vacuum for under $600, no question, Qrevo S5V. And hey, if you ever see the eufy X10 Pro on sale, it's definitely worth it as well. But of all of these three, I'd highly recommend the S5V.
Here's the craziest part, and that's how you know Roborock is that good. This video was actually sponsored by Roborock, but here's the thing, don't hate on me, just hold on. They literally gave me freedom on what I could say in this video. They were basically just like, read the specs, just tell the people, compare these three robot vacuums. They didn't tell me to hate on the competition or none of that. They are so sure that their product is that good. That's how you know who the winner is right here. I'll obviously link down below all of the robot vacuums that I've mentioned in this video. If you want to keep watching more smart home videos like this one, you can tap on these videos right here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.